Welcome back, and today we're talking about Ascendance of a Bookworm, episode 20. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 20 opens up with Lutz running away from home. And I gotta say, right, before we learn and found out anything about what was going on, I was 100% on Lutz's side, okay? Once we saw that he was running away and it had something to do with his apprenticeship, right? I was like, damn, his family is at it again. They don't want him to become an apprentice. They just want him to, pick up the family business and stuff like that. And I was 100% on Lutz's side. And we see that mine also did the same thing. She kind of just went with Lutz's idea, Lutz's side of the story, and just forgot about everything else. And it wasn't up until the head priest kind of talked with mine, because she was not doing her job, the calculator. That scene had me rolling, because when the head priest said, I got to fix the calculator, I'm like, wait a minute. Could that be that the head priest is from our world as well? But no, he was referring to mine. So that whole scene had me laughing out loud. It was really funny. But we see the head priest is actually helping mine more and more each episode. I'm guessing he feels kind of guilty because she collapsed while she was on detention. And, he's trying to help her out. We know that when mine, she's thinking clearly, that's when she's, at her best. So the fact that she's worried about Lutz and Benno and Lutz's family and all that stuff, the head priest has to fix that so she can actually do her responsibilities a lot better at 100%. And that's exactly what he did. The church, was able to summon Lutz's parents. And that's when we got the both side of the story and what's exactly going on. And once I heard, the father's side of the story, why, everything that went on, I was kind of on their side, because it turns out that the father actually approves of Lutz becoming a merchant and all that stuff. It's just that he has a hard time communicating his thoughts and explaining himself. So when he said, do whatever you want, he actually meant do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It just so happens that, they can't really help Lutz become a merchant because they know nothing about that business. They're completely clueless about it. So it's going to be a hard road that Lutz is going to be walking on. And really, Lutz is going to be walking that path by himself. His family can't really help him with anything. So his father was trying to teach him, look, you're going to have to man up and you're going to have to do it, and you have to do your best at it. Like, I support you, but we can't help you, right? As a family, we can't really help you because we don't know nothing about that business. And we also find out that Benno, right, he was willing to adopt Lutz. Now, of course, Benno doesn't have any kids and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, Benno is thinking about his business, right? He understands the potential that Lutz can have, right? If Lutz becomes the head of the other shop, remember, they have a contract with mine where Lutz will be the only one to sell anything that mine comes up with. So that alone, that exclusive deal that they got, is going to be insane. Lutz, I'm pretty sure whenever he becomes a full-blown merchant, is going to be rich, because whatever mine comes up with, which you already know is already, going to make a lot of gold. He's going to have the exclusive selling rights to that. So Benno, of course, is trying to capitalize on it. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? He's a businessman. That's what he does. And we can see that bothering, Lutz's father. He knows that merchants only care about the money and stuff like that. So that's why they're kind of worried about Lutz, because I'm guessing they don't want him to become that greedy and stuff like that. But that's not the case. They just love their business, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We see many people that, take care of their business, love their business, they put in the grind, and it pays off. And that is what Lutz is doing right now, right? He's putting in the work. So in the future, you got to think he's going to be rich, going to be able to help his family. I mean, I'm not worried about Lutz's future whatsoever. I am glad that they were able to fix the whole family issues, because it definitely would have hurt mine in the long run if Lutz's family was torn apart because all of this, because mine was really the catalyst that started this whole conversation. And I'm just glad that the head priest, he has a lot of knowledge, he has a lot of experience to summon the family over and have the talks openly, and shut mine up with the little magic device that he gave her, because she probably would have blown that up out of proportion. But I'm glad the head priest can actually negotiate stuff, and it's actually helping mine. So I can't wait to see more of the head priest. Now that we learned his name is Ferdinand, something like that. It's really hard to say. But now that we learned his name, I hope we get more flashbacks as to why the head priest is in that position and what his past actually is. I want to know more about the head priest. Every episode that the head priest helps mine out, I actually like the head priest a little bit more. He's becoming one of my favorite characters in this anime. But I'm glad everything worked out. I can't wait till the next episode. Loving this anime. Great stuff. So, like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.